Kamal Ravikant's Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It is not a long book, but it's one that lingers. Unlike many self-help titles that bury you in theories and checklists, this one is raw and direct, born out of Ravikant's own personal crisis. After hitting rock bottom physically, emotionally, and financially, he realized that the one thing he had never truly done was to love himself. This realization became his lifeline. What he shares is less a grand philosophy and more a survival practice, a way of rewiring your mind to make self-love the foundation of your life. It's intimate, honest, and most importantly, practical. Ravikant doesn't write as a guru, he writes as a fellow struggler who found a simple truth that works. The book's power lies in its simplicity. You don't need complicated rituals. You need a decision, a commitment, and consistent practice to shift your inner dialogue from self-criticism to compassion. And when you do, it changes how you show up in everything: work, relationships, and even how you weather life's storms. Lessons from Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. 1. Self-love is not a feeling, it's a practice. Ravikant shows that loving yourself isn't about waiting until you feel good about yourself. It's about actively practicing self-love every day, especially when you don't feel like it. Repeating the words "I love myself" is not fluff, it's a mental training tool that reprograms your subconscious the same way repetition builds muscle. 2. The mind follows the questions you give it. One of his key techniques is asking, "If I loved myself, what would I do?" This shifts decision-making from fear or self-sabotage to care and alignment. Whether it's choosing how to spend your time, who to spend it with, or how to respond to failure, this question leads you toward healthier, kinder choices. 3. Repetition creates new mental pathways. Negative self-talk runs deep because we've repeated it for years. The same principle applies to self-love. You need to practice it consistently until it becomes the default. Ravikant emphasizes looping, repeating affirmations, meditating on love, and redirecting thoughts, so the brain rewires itself toward compassion instead of criticism. 4. Self-love doesn't eliminate pain, but it transforms it. Loving yourself doesn't mean life suddenly becomes easy. Ravikant admits he still faces struggles and setbacks. The difference is that self-love changes how you carry the pain, it keeps you from collapsing under it. Instead of spiraling into self-blame, you anchor yourself with compassion and resilience. 5. Inner alignment changes outer results. Once Ravikant committed to self-love, he found that opportunities, relationships, and creativity flowed more naturally. This isn't magic, it's that when you treat yourself with respect and care, you radiate confidence and clarity, which shapes how the world responds to you. Loving yourself changes both your inner state and your external reality. Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It is a reminder that the most fundamental relationship in life is the one you have with yourself. Self-love isn't indulgent, it's essential. Ravikant's practices are deceptively simple, but when taken seriously, they can shift the trajectory of your life.